Ever since Concord was revealed with that CGI space burger, it's been getting cooked. The official gameplay reveal during PlayStation's May State of Play didn't help steer the popular public opinion either. Once people found out the game was a 5v5 hero shooter, they completely wrote it off. Just look at the gameplay reveal. It has way more dislikes than likes. And I do understand people's adverse reaction because this genre is extremely oversaturated. So Firewalk has been literally dealing with an uphill battle when it comes to Concord's public approval. For me, honestly, I didn't know what to think after the gameplay reveal, and usually I'm pretty good at gauging if a game is going to be heat by just watching the trailer. Outside of the game's cool art style, the gameplay reveal didn't do much for me at all. It didn't look bad, but it didn't look amazing either. It just gave me a Destiny meets Overwatch vibe. The thing is, I'm not even big into hero shooters, so I wasn't on the hate train or hype train when it comes to Concord, so I told myself I'm gonna wait for the beta to see what's really up. Now that I've played Concord's early access and open beta for 15 hours, I can confidently say the game it's good. It's definitely not as bad as people are making it out to be, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it amazing or even great. It's decent, there's fun to be had, but it just being good may not be enough in a genre that's so oversaturated and competitive. I don't feel like Concord is doing enough to separate itself from other hero shooters. Well, they're doing one thing, charging $40 in a market where most of these hero shooters are free to play. So, good luck. So let's get into the aspects I enjoyed and my issues and my concerns. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to start off with some love. Concord's art direction is very nice. The character designs look great, are extremely detailed, and have great animations. You definitely see the inspiration from Guardians of the Galaxy. Visually, I love the game's aesthetic. It's very colorful and vibrant. I spent most of my playtime playing on PC, and outside of mouse and keyboard support feeling a little funny, controller by the way, is definitely the way to go. During the early access period, Concord's performance was actually in pretty good shape, I would say. I was getting 120 frames per second locked, maxed out on my RTX 4090 with DLSS and ultra wide support. I don't know what the hell happened, but I started experiencing some really bad screen tearing during the open beta. They updated the game and essentially introduced some new problems for me. I tried everything to fix it and it wouldn't go away. Hopefully these bugs will be ironed out by launch. I gotta be honest, I was not feeling Concord at all my first couple of matches. The time to kill felt too long, I was bouncing around different heroes, nothing was sticking, the game's pace felt kinda slow, I was not feeling it. Most people would have probably dropped the game at that point, run to Twitter and tweet about the game being ass, but I didn't. I kept playing more matches with the boys, and I kid you not, after getting used to the rhythm of the game and finding the heroes I liked, I found myself having fun. Like, me and the whole Discord had a moment in the chat. We were like, yo, are we having fun? we had to confirm with each other because we were not feeling the game at all. But as we played, it was getting better and better, I guess. We were just getting used to the game. We were running through teams. Out of the 40 matches I've played, I've only lost 3 games, so we were kind of sweaty, I'm not gonna lie. So it grew on me as I played. I started to appreciate the different heroes and playstyles that the game offered. Currently, Teo, Da, and Lennox are my favorite characters in the game. Their weapons and abilities suit my playstyle the best. I heard Firewalk has some ex-Destiny employees, and that would make a lot of sense because the shooting mechanics are very Destiny-like in my opinion. One of my main concerns prior to playing Concord was how it was gonna be playing by yourself. Hero shooters like Overwatch, in my opinion, are not very fun playing without a party. Like, I'm 31 years old with a wife and a 1-year-old. Partying up with friends to game is not as easy as it used to be, so these days I appreciate multiplayer games that actually let you put in work when you're playing by yourself without any heavy team coordination. I found with Concord, especially playing modes like Trophy Hunt, I didn't have to hug my teammates nuts the whole game. I was able to veer off, do my own thing, and support my teammates when I needed to. I know more objective-based game modes like Clash Point and Cargo Run are going to take some team coordination, communication, and that's the point. But I'm glad Concord has game modes you can hop in and play by yourself and perform well without you feeling like you need to be partied up to win. With that being said, Concord definitely needs some balancing and tweaks. Some character matchups are straight up unfair. For example, Teo versus Lennox is a huge mismatch when they meet face to face, no sneaking up. I also wish the time to kill was a little bit shorter overall as well. Oh, and Haymar needs a serious nerf. She's way too OP. After playing hours of Concord, even though I'm having some fun with the game, I couldn't shake the feeling that it's missing something at the end of every match. Like, I'm just not as satisfied as I should be. Mechanically, the game has a solid foundation, but it's missing something to take it over the top. I know the word gimmick has a bad rap, but it's exactly what Concord is missing. The finals has environmental destruction. Marvel Rivals is third person and leaning on the allure of using your favorite Marvel characters. Games like Halo and Battlefield lean heavily into creating a dynamic battlefield with vehicles and so on. Concord is kind of basic. Its progression system is very straightforward. It's not doing anything interesting. You can unlock win poses, weapon charms, gloves, character and weapon skins. I will say the different hero variants you can unlock is pretty cool though. The maps are okay. None of the ones I've played are really memorable. Like, this would have been cool. Imagine if the map evolved as the match progressed and we had like player triggered events to make things more interesting, like something unique. To be honest, from what I've played, I don't see how Concord can compete with what's available on the field. I personally don't even see myself clocking 50, 100 hours into Concord. Concord is at a big disadvantage since it's not really doing anything new or special in the hero shooter space. On top of that, it's $40 and its competitors like Overwatch, Valorant, Marvel Rivals, Paladins, Team Fortress 2 are all free. It seems like they're trying to tell a story with each week when you boot up the game with some cutscenes, but I don't know if that's gonna cut it. Listen, if Concord was changing the game and elevating the genre at least, I'm sure people would happily pay the price. But the game is struggling to beat the Overwatch clone allegations, and it's looking like it's really gonna hurt the game's performance right now. Concord has peaked with about 2,500 players on Steam for its open beta, and that's very concerning. People are refusing to even try the game. That's not a good sign at all. Unless something changes, it's looking like this game is going to bomb. I do have some ideas that I think Concord can implement to make it a little bit more exciting. They need to add an announcer for kill streaks. I think that will make getting double kills, triple kills a lot more exciting. At the end of every match, they also need to add a play of the game replay. That would be really cool. And more creative and interactive maps. I think that's a start. Oh, and make this game free for everyone who has PlayStation Plus. Or do a lot of free weekend promotions. Yeah, so that's my thoughts, guys. It's been 2 months since I dropped my last video. You know, I've been focusing on the family, but it feels good to return. I will be dropping more frequently once, gaming news picks up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and stay blessed. I'll see you guys real soon.